And it is traumatizing for your significant other or someone to come and say, hey, you this, you're that. You know what I'm saying? You're shady. You're abusive. And you're like, what? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I might have pushed
I'm
you.
perfect.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't smack you. I just pushed you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like we were raised in that conditioning, the level of conditioning. When you do something, I just remember all of my aunties saying, give that man a plate, fix his plate first. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just, put on this type of,
I can't hold it in anymore. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you said this, because this has been my conversations with a lot of my male friends. And as I've described this phenomenon, I've said to a couple of my friends, Black men are socialized to be narcissists. That's how it begins. It's either you're told you ain't nothing and it's never about you, or you're so praised and you're so glorified because you do one thing right. Either way, you're wearing a mask and you're doing a lot of social manipulation to keep up this front. Either you're people pleasing to show them you are something, or you're just pretending to have that facade of, oh yeah, I am perfect like you think I am. Either way, you're pretending to be perfect. But this is a phenomenon that Black women are catching on to. We kind of like are warning each other, like, a lot of Black men are socialized and raised to be narcissists. That's exactly what you described. And from a spiritual standpoint, it makes perfect sense as far as how Satan works and how he gets into those strongholds. And it starts with childhood. And I'm so glad you talked about that, because when we fight against our own narcissism, like Lou said, with ego, you may never see yourself, and you will abuse everyone in your wake. And you will always have those people you can go back to, be like, how she do you like that, baby? You couldn't do nothing wrong. You a man of God and you go to church. You know how many men of God? There's literally a man of God right now who had his wife on a podcast. He sat on a podcast with his wife, and she talked about how she irons his clothes. God told her to iron his clothes before he went to see his side chick so he can look good for her. And this man is a pastor, and he sat next to her on this podcast and talked about how she wasn't his type. He liked little Latina women and stuff. And this Black woman sat on this couch and talked about how she allowed herself to be abused because God wanted it. God does not want you with narcissists. And when y'all have it together, but you better come through, Logic.